When my husband Ethan mocked me at his office gala to impress his CEO, I forced a smile, walked out, and made a choice. Within weeks, I'd unraveled his deceit and reignited my dreams. My name is Sophia Carter, and that was just the spark of my plan. Justice was served, and arrogance faced its reckoning. You won't believe what happened next. You're listening to this story on Renvenge Zinnia, where raw truths are unveiled by those who live them. Please subscribe and share where you're watching in the comments. Regret flickered at times. I sought no vengeance, only respect and the chance to chase my dreams. But memories of Ethan's relentless jabs, his public humiliation at the gala, and his readiness to crush my ambitions to save himself erased any guilt. The truest justice wasn't toppling his lies or watching his career implode. It was rediscovering my own fire, the self I'd buried for too long. I'll never dim my light to make another shine brighter. If you've ever sidelined your dreams for someone who doesn't lift you up, know this: it's never too late to reclaim who you're meant to be. The real battle isn't against others' judgments. It's against the small version of yourself you've accepted. If you like this story, please like this video. Subscribe to the channel and share your impressions of this story in the comments. To listen to the next story, click on the box on the left. For a decade, I've been stuck in a sales associate job, steady but uninspiring, while supporting Ethan's rise at Technova Innovations, a Chicago software firm. My creative writing dreams, once praised in university, were shelved as his promotions piled up. My aspirations always deferred to next year. Our condo reflected his control, my notebooks tucked away, my short stories replaced by his chosen art, dismissed as unfit for our sophisticated space. I stood before our mirror, adjusting my necklace, bracing for Ethan's annual office gala, his first as director of software development. My nerves were raw. These tech events made me feel like an outsider. "Sophia, still primping?" Ethan snapped. "We can't be late. Victoria Hayes, the CEO, is attending." Smoothing my $700 gown to avoid his too plain jab, I endured his coaching on the drive. "Talk up your sales awards, be engaging, and skip your book club nonsense. Nobody cares about fantasy novels." Each word cut, deepening my sense of being his prop, not his partner. The venue was a luxurious hotel in Chicago's Loop District, all chrome and abstract sculptures, filled with folks who seemed allergic to budget meals. I spotted some familiar faces from prior events, but mostly felt alienated, like I was in disguise for a role I never sought. Ethan swiftly located his team and tugged me along, his grip firm on my wrist. "There's Marcus's crew from DevOps," he murmured. "I'll handle the conversation. Just smile and agree." It started fine. I grinned on cue, chuckled at jargon I didn't grasp, and refilled his soda. Then his manager Alex approached with Victoria Hayes, the CEO, and Ethan's hold tightened. "Your recent code optimizations were outstanding," Victoria commented to Ethan. "We need that innovative edge company-wide. The way you managed the quantum project, genius." He glowed like he'd won a prize. "Thanks, ma'am. I think men must challenge norms in tech. We can't let outdated practices hinder progress." He tossed in that progressive spin he used around superiors, despite at home expecting me to handle the laundry and cooking as woman's work. The talk turned to a team-building hiking trip several leaders had joined, including Ethan. "Your husband was unstoppable on that trail," Alex noted to me. "Do you match his adventurous side?" Before I could reply, Ethan burst into forced laughter. "Sophia, she gets dizzy on escalators. I'm the thrill seeker here. She's more the homebody type." Snickers spread, but my cheeks burned. The CEO nodded courteously. "Nothing wrong with stability. Varied skills." But Ethan pressed on. "It's more than caution. Recall that spider in the condo last week?" He mimed fear, drawing more laughs. "She climbed on the couch, yelling until I returned to handle it." I gulped my drink, yearning to vanish. That wasn't accurate. The spider surprised me and I reacted, but his tail painted me as helpless. And on vacations, she demands luxury resorts with spas, not the rugged explorer, he added, glancing at his peers. It's like parenting an extra kid sometimes, but she's great at organizing schedules. He tapped my shoulder patronizingly. Victoria's look shifted to pity. Alex coughed, sensing the overstep. Actually, I chatted with Sophia earlier about her writing interest. Those story outlines she described were compelling, Alex interjected. Though I hadn't mentioned writing, he was salvaging the moment and I appreciated the gesture. Ethan appeared puzzled. Writing? She doesn't... Maybe share some drafts with me, Alex cut in. I'm redesigning my blog. Fresh ideas could help. The discussion veered to digital content, but the harm was done. I stood there, numb, while inwardly raging. I'd devoted 10 years backing this man, and he couldn't afford me dignity before his co-workers. To seem superior by contrast? The sting was that he'd anticipate me brushing it off later. Lighten up, it was banter. I stepped out for air on a spacious terrace, the chilly Chicago wind doing little to cool my fury. Staring at the skyline, clarity hit. The man I wed had used me as comedy fodder to elevate his work image, and it wasn't novel. Years of minor digs now formed a clear, hurtful pattern I'd overlooked. I wasn't merely tonight's joke. I was the perpetual underachiever in his life script. Gets tiresome, huh? I turned to find Alex by the door, holding 2 sodas. He handed one over. Figured you might want this. I took it, thankful for the absence of condescension. Thanks, and for the fictional writing hobby. He leaned on the railing. My ex-husband pulled similar stunts at every event, made me the fool in his anecdotes. Alex can't fix a gadget. Alex lost directions to his own event. After divorce, I learned he'd been cheating with his assistant for months. Best outcome ever. We paused quietly. Look, he said, I barely know you, but spotting self-worth exiting a room demands more bravery than dazzling tech suits who'll forget this by Tuesday. I nodded, wordless. Incidentally, he added, I've been in tech 2 decades. Longevity comes from lifting others, not trampling them. That tactic rebounds. He sipped. Between us, Ethan's promotion isn't ironclad. Victoria's probing the quantum project figures. I glanced up, shocked. Meaning? He shrugged. Numbers don't align, can't elaborate. Then, did you really study writing? I affirmed. Yes, in uni. Had to quit junior year when Mom fell ill. Bills drained savings. Planned to resume, but Ethan's job surged and timing never fit. Alex pondered. Odd how we shelve dreams thinking it's brief, then years vanish. The door opened. Ethan emerged, annoyed but feigning joy. Here you are, folks are asking. His eyes flicked between us suspiciously. All good? Just fresh air and intriguing chat, Alex replied. Sophia shared her creative writing background, innovative angles. Another invented pursuit, but now empowering. We should return, Ethan urged, his grin fake. Victoria's partner inquired about you. Actually, I stated, voice steady, I'm heading home. His smile faded. What? We've been here barely 2 hours. Not feeling well. Partly true. My gut twisted since his act. Don't be absurd, he whispered, nearing. This matters for my career. Endure a bit more. Stop overreacting. Alex excused himself, but lingered. No bother, I said, placing my drink down. Uber's en route. I hadn't ordered yet, but would soon. So typical, Ethan hissed. When I need backing, you flee over bruised ego. Women can be so delicate. Resolve solidified. I stood taller. I've backed you through 4 advancements, 3 role shifts, endless overtime. Attended every gathering, memorized colleagues' names, never griped about solo weekends during your trips, shelved my dreams for 10 years as you built yours. I inhaled. But tonight you didn't seek support. You props me to boost your shine. His face reddened. Overreacting. Harmless fun. Was it? I queried softly. Felt like broadcasting your triumph despite a pathetic wife. His eyes dropped, revealing hidden vulnerability, fear behind bravado. Going home, I softened. Talk tomorrow. As I left, Alex shook my hand, slipping a card. Nice truly meeting you, Sophia. Feel better. Call for lunch sometime. Serious about those stories. The condo was silent upon return. I ditched the gown, his world's costume, and showered till water chilled, rinsing the night's shame. Sleep evaded. I replayed subtle slights, interrupting my book talks, eye rolls at my vacation ideas, constant upgrades to my style, speech, interests. Like when I spent weeks drafting a novel chapter and he said, cute, but maybe prioritize real work. Or showing him a plot outline for our ideal life, met with, adorable, you still dream that. Dawn brought resolve over repair. Ethan hadn't returned. A 5 a.m. text claimed he crashed at Tom's to avoid drama, dodging fallout. I skipped work, a rarity, and spent the day in limbo of wrath and opportunity. I unearthed old writing manuscripts from storage, ones Ethan deemed clutter, and laid them on the table. They held promise, especially the award-winning short story from school. By noon, I eyed Alex's card. After deliberation, I texted, Sophia from last night, up for that lunch if offer stands. Quick reply, glad to hear. Noon at Windy City Cafe downtown. The spot was chic yet cozy. Alex waited at a booth in slacks and polo. Thanks for coming, I said, sitting. Admit I've never shared writing with you. He chuckled. Guessed, but not fully fabricating. Ethan once noted your uni writing, called it sweet, you thought it'd succeed. That hurt. I'd never belittled his early code bugs. Yeah, more than sweet to me, I said, displaying phone pics of old stories and recent ideas. Was lined for publishing internships pre-life interruptions. Alex reviewed, impressed. These are solid, narrative flow, character depth, real gift. Talk eased. He wasn't pitying, but engaged. I opened up, abandoned writing passion, sidelined plans for Ethan's rise, fading self in his shadow. So you've parked dreams supporting his? Alex asked. Assumed marriage meant compromise. Should be mutual, he noted. When did he sacrifice for yours? Silence. Truth, never. Why invite me? I probed. Company allegiance should side with him. He drummed fingers. Loyalty's overhyped, decency isn't. Last night wasn't team building, stepping on you to appear taller. Pause. Plus, saw my younger self in you. People need pushes to recall their essence. Before parting, surprise offer. My group's launching a new app with storytelling elements, interactive narratives. With your background interested in reviewing scripts, fresh views, spot misses. Could be cathartic. Stunned. No pro creds, experience theoretical. Theoretical's often key. No strings, review, honest feedback. He passed a USB. New email for replies, off record. Don't want Ethan knowing I'm consulting his wife. That night, post Ethan's scripted sorry. Stress, didn't mean to shame, but lacking true remorse, I plugged in the drive at my neglected desk. Scripts were bold. Mixed tech and tales transforming user engagement. Hours flew, analyzing plots, noting tweaks, drafting alternates. First time in ages, mine sparked creatively. Barely noticed Ethan hovering. What absorbs you? Neutral tone. Project. He neared. Work? Since when sales need story scripts? I shut laptop, new walls rising. Personal, confusion, worry. Personal? Talking to someone? Implication. Affair. Couldn't fathom independent pursuits. Exploring options. Vague, savoring mystery. He lingered, expecting details. I silent. He withdrew. Shift. Palpable. Condo altered, not by his return, but my evolution. Reopened laptop, emailed Alex, signing Sophia, narrative consultant. Aspirational, but bridgeable gap. 2 weeks. Odd home routine. Ethan tiptoed, overdoing niceness. Sudden curiosity in my routine. I cordial, but aloof. Evenings on project over TV vegging. Initial email sparked exchanges. My ideas integrated into revisions. Courtesy review became key input. Adopting your plot twist, he messaged. Team wants mystery consultant meet. 2 p.m. tomorrow? Thrilled, terrified. No longer diversion. Real. Unqualified for meet, replied. Many successes started so. 2 p.m. office, lobby meet. Evening, casual to Ethan. Lunch plans downtown tomorrow. With who? Suspicion edged. Potential collaborator. Not lie. For what? Fork down. Exploring narrative consulting and writing. Fork paused. Writing since when? No certifications. Always interested, discussed early dating, shared stories. Hobby? Dismissed. Can't just claim consultant? Can if valued, countered. Closed laptop, rose. Prep needed. His stare as I left, processing new wife with ambitions beyond his support. Morning. Comfortable attire, not his pics. As leaving, Ethan blocked door. Who exactly? Demanding. Team valuing my writing view with portfolio of old work, new app ideas. Nonsensical, your sales, always sales. Sales supported us building your career, not my passion. You knew. Door handle. This party revenge? Paused. Not all about you, Ethan. This reclaims my lost part. Office tower intimidating. 50 floors glass, steel. Adjusted sweater in lobby, doubting sanity. Punctual, Alex greeted, handshake. Ready, wow them? Room held 6, elegantly casual success. Introduced as consultant solving our narrative snag. Explain process, older man prompted, scripts on screen. Deep breath, detailed original flaws, pacing issues, character arcs, missed emotional hooks boosting user retention. Voice steadied, answered queries, sketched alts on board, debated themes. 90 minutes. Forgot intimidation, immersed in creative joy. Post-meet, senior partner neared. Refreshing take, most echo us, you gave needs. Card handed. Another app launches in months, formal role interest. Dizzy. Consider, yes. Don't delay. Talent trumps papers. Evening, reviewing notes. Ethan home early, mix fury, anxiety. How was meet? Tight. Fruitful. Why? Picture my shock, bag thud. Called to Victoria's office explaining why my wife consults on app narratives with my manager. Truth moment. Didn't know I needed approval for opportunities. Hit it. How's it look? Like I can't control my wife. Control? Marriage view? Slap like. You know, looks odd. Gossip. Fair? Husband talented beyond your supporter. That? Unfair. Always backed interests. Interests? Not career, ambitions, padded hobbies. Hands up. Want what? Apologized for party. Too much soda, impressing Victoria. Overdid. More? Not party, showed ignored. Your dreams priority, mine sacrifice. Accepted so long, forgot own. She reached, I stepped back. Doing what here? Smaller voice. Consulting narrative for Chicago app dev, offered formal future. Eyes wide, unqualified, no degree. Insight greater than cred sometimes. Tone accusatory. Alex set up. Why? Shrug. Saw potential, helped, or witnessed treatment, thought deserved better. Flinch. Punishing me professionally? Not about you. Rebuilding lost. No revenge. Anger flared. Lied weeks, meeting my boss, interpret how. Didn't lie. Omitted unasked. When last inquired my day, interests, ambitions, not needs, support. Just me? Mouth opened, closed, dawning. Days tense. Ethan swung fake support to snide on sudden shift, brewing bigger, furious texts, dinners, hushed bath calls, weak post-meet, urgent Alex text, talk now, not phone. Quiet cafe away from Ethan's office. Grim. Ethan sabotaging you, HR complaint, inappropriate ties, hiring spouse undisclosed. Stomach sank. Can he? No spouse consult ban, but spins conflict, suggests hired favor him for quantum. Absurd, he knows false. Desperate, else quantum figures questioned. Ethan's fudged data, not illegal, but policy breach. Victoria auditing soon. He's discrediting you preemptively. Make me ethics issue. Nod. Need merit proof? Your critique email from personal account he accesses not? Nod. New like suggested. Good. Suggestions pre-audit knowledge. I unaware quantum till today. Relieved. Helps. But he claims you used home insider info for edge. Sick. He never shares work save brag. New zilch till you. Believe, but prove. Thought. He keeps work log, nightly, victories, tactics. If fudging, maybe there. Frown, can't ask privacy invasion. My condo too, if destroying my chance over lies, right defend. Night Ethan at emergency gym. Suspected ally meet. I found log in sock drawer. Guilt fleeting. Vanished reading. Deliberate quantum tweak. Strategy keeps Sophia sales focused by downplaying writing. Recent plot discredit Alex pre-exposure. Alex sly using Sophia versus me, but they'll regret. Photographed pages, hands trembling. Years calculated dream suppression for sidekick role. Morning sent Alex. Do necessary. Days later, chaos. Ethan home tears. Rage. Traitor, seeing me. Rated my log, gave personal to Alex, no done. Calm, no. Defended versus your sabotage like years. Suspended pending quantum probe, reputation trashed. Bitter laugh. Reputation built lies, stepping others. Sofa collapse, tactics shift. Tears, pleading eyes once charmed. Sophia, please, help. Tell misunderstood. No career harm intent. No job vital us. To you, corrected. Willing wreck my passion reclaim to shield lies. Fixable, tout proud your writing, back change fully. Move past. Sat opposite, pity only. Ethan here? Offer support now needing. That's not partnership. Saying? Whisper? Fear? Done your backdrop. Accepted formal narrative consult next week. Us? No us, I packed. Friends stay till own place. Can't leave. Therapy, anything. Headshake. 10 years hoping equal view, own dreams. Consequences prompt offer. Only need help, not love, self-save. Face hardened, mask drop. Fine, go, not over. Company friends see Alex lies. Not lies with evidence, your words, handwriting. Duffel up, calm versus rage. Think man now? Sneaking, rifling privates. Nothing sans me. Who funded most condo? Kept afloat your sales dips 4 years back. Door. We'll see who sans you. That terrifies most. My solo success. As shut, small voice. Sophia, please. I love you. Paused. Sad-free mix. Love idea me, supportive wife. Unchallenging spotlight. That gone. Click final. 8 months post-exit old life. App near launch. My narrative arc signature. Hired full consultant, 3 projects. Evening classes, finish writing degree. Not seamless. Ethan fought, turned friends versus me. Tales abandoning amid minor work hiccup. Showed my place once. Tears threats mix. Oddest. 4 months post-split. Probe end. Ethan fired data fudge. Lobby meltdown per Alex. Screamed conspiracy truth soon. Days later. Desperate email. Sophia help, they ruined industry rep, no hires. Mistakes, yes, but undeserved. No hard worked, please Alex learned. Deserve second. No reply after 10 years, his first now own path. Last month, friend mutual, Ethan back parents, Texas. LinkedIn independent consultant. Code unemployed. Meanwhile, Alex firm partner sponsors accelerated writing program. Creds year.